Oh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Danilo Kaprick, aka the best dressed man in tech sales, also one of the co-founders of the B2B Syndicate. And in today's video, you better listen up because we're going to go through the top 10 companies in tech that you should look into if you're trying to break into this field. Now, before we run through the list of actual companies, let's talk about where did I get this list, because trust me guys, I did not just make this up out of thin air. The list that we're pulling from is called the Forbes Cloud 100 list. If you've never heard of this list before, make sure you look for it every September. That's usually when it comes out, and it outlines the top 100 private cloud companies. And the way they do this, I'm just gonna read off their methodology a little bit, but essentially what they do is they recognize standouts in tech's hottest category, from small startups to private equity-backed giants. Ranging from Helsinki to Hong Kong, the companies on the list are selected for growth, sales valuation, and culture, plus a reputation score derived from a consultation with 26 CEO judges from their public cloud company peers. So essentially, guys, these are the hottest top 100 cloud-based companies in the world. And if you don't know about them, they should at least be on your radar, because why? These companies in most cases are going to offer you the best opportunity for life-changing equity, probably a good salary, and number 3, it's going to boost your resume because they're hot. All right, no more wasting time. Let's cut to the chase. Let's show you the top 10 companies on this list. Company number 10 on the Forbes Cloud 100 list is a company called Attentive. All right, Attentive does basically personalized text messaging marketing for brands. Okay, so if you ever get those personalized texts like, hey, 20% off today if you do this, that's probably from Attentive. Now, think about it for a second. Brands, they're always trying to find new ways to reach their customers. If they can do it via text, they don't have to get caught in the spam filter on email, right? There's a lot of advantages to this. You can understand why this company is important and why they're on this list. Also, a little bit of information from the list. They have a $7 billion valuation. They have 1,300 employees, and they are a remote company. They don't even have a headquarters listed. It just says remote United States. It doesn't say a specific state. So that's a little bit about Attentive. If you like being remote, if you like marketing, if you like texting, and that kind of technology is interesting to you, check these guys out. Company number 9 is a company that I have seen plenty of times, and I've actually used them to connect certain apps on my phone to my bank. It's called Plaid, P-L-A-I-D, not like you got played, but like played. Anyways, Plaid is a financial services application that basically helps you link your bank account to other financial apps. So for example, I use an app called Marcus as a high yield savings account. And when I need to connect Marcus to my bank account, we use Plaid as that middleman. Plaid is kind of the middleman between two financial services apps and allows them to talk to each other and exchange money in a safe, secure way. So I'm a huge fan of Plaid. They have a, $13.4 billion valuation, 1,200 employees, based in San Francisco, not surprised. Most companies here are based in San Fran, you'll find that out. And yep, like I said, they're under the category of financial data connectivity. So if you are in financial services today, if you work at the bank, if you have any experience in financial services and you want to break into tech, this would be a great company to target. And here's the other thing to keep in mind with all these companies, guys. Some of them are not yet public, but they have these high valuations. That means there could be some life-changing equity down the line, so keep that in mind. But anyways, that's Plaid, number 9. If you like financial services, if you're in the banking world today, go check them out. Company number 8 is called Talkdesk. Okay, Talkdesk is a company based out of San Francisco as well, 2,100 employees, $10 billion valuation. And what they do is they provide contact center software. So essentially, if you have a call center, let's say you have a big business and you have a lot of customers calling in, you need a way to streamline those calls, right? When you call somebody, it's like, hey, push 1 for this, push 2 for this, let me get you with the right person, that kind of software. So not the most attractive or exciting per se, but it's definitely necessary, especially if you're running a big operation. So if you have worked at a call center before, if you have experience managing these things, maybe this would be a great company for you to look into if you want to get into tech. So that's a little bit about Talkdesk. Go check them out. Number 7 is a company that I'm actually very familiar with. I haven't used them, but I do have familiarity with them. They're called Service Titan. Okay, this company is based in Glendale, California, 2,300 employees, $9.5 billion valuation, and they basically provide contractor software. So if you need plumbing done, HVAC systems, you need a handyman, you need some kind of contracting services, this software essentially allows businesses to find contractors, get them paid, create contracts, and do everything online. Just makes it super easy to have a streamlined process for those folks in that field. So if you come from that field, or you've done jobs in that field and you're trying to break into tech, this might be a good company to look at. So that's number 7, Service Titan. Go check them out. All right, now we get into some of the more exciting companies if you're asking me personally. Company number 6 is a company called Airtable. Okay, Airtable is a company based in San Francisco, 1,000 employees, $11.7 billion valuation, and they're a low-code solution for building applications. What do I mean by low code? Just means that you don't have to know all this crazy code knowledge to build an application in their platform. The other thing about it is they have a great user interface. It's more of a spreadsheet design, which is what people are used to. So again, you don't have to be super technical, but you can still build apps in their platform. So very cool company. If you're interested in building applications or if that excites you at all, definitely go check these guys out. That is Airtable. All right, number 5, we are now talking about a company called Figma. Figma, okay? Figma is a company based in San Francisco, 750 employees, so a little bit smaller, $10 billion valuation, and they are all about collaborative design. What I mean is, let's say if you work on a remote team, someone's leading a presentation and you're sick of PowerPoints, but you need to do, I don't know, a virtual whiteboard or something like that. This is a platform that can supply you with the tool that can let you do that. So think about digital collaboration, think about whiteboarding, think about project management, think about workflows. This is what that company helps you do. That is Figma. If you're interested in helping teams collaborate better, or if you're really big on the whole team aspect of things and you want to help teams be more successful, this might be a good company to look at. So that's Figma. Check them out. Number 4 is a company called Miro, okay, M-I-R-O, and they actually compete head-to-head with Figma. So it's funny to see them neck and neck at the 4 and 5 slots. Anyways, Miro is based out of San Francisco. Miro has 1,700 employees and a $17 billion valuation, which is nice. And they are also in the digital collaboration space. So again, think about whiteboarding, helping teams be more effective, sharing work, projects, whatever it might be, and tracking those things down. That is what they do. So again, if you were interested in Figma, if you think the whole team collaboration thing is very exciting to you, if that's something you want to be a part of, go check these guys out. All right, the number 3 company is a company I'm guessing most of you have heard about. It's called Canva. That's right, Canva is number 3 on the list. They're based out of Sydney, Australia, all the way out there. They got 3,100 employees, and they got a $40 billion valuation. $40 billion. Think about that for a sec. That's crazy. And if you guys don't know, they call themselves, at least on this list, a visual communication platform. I think it's more than that. On Canva, you can create documents, you can create memes, you can create carousel posts, you can create social media posts, you can create flyers, whatever you want to do. But think about anything related to marketing and design, you can make it on Canva. And they've got a free version, they've got a paid version. I use it all the time. I think it's a phenomenal tool. And guess what? They're number 3 on this list. So if you are into marketing, if you're into social media, if you've been using their tool, right? Let's say you're a power user of Canva and you have high familiarity with that tool, why not think about working for them if you want to transition into tech? So that's number 3, Canva. If you like all that stuff, go check them out. All right, company number 2 on the list is actually where I work. It's a place called Databricks, if you didn't see the laptop stickers. Databricks is headquartered in San Francisco, 4,000 employees at the time of this list, $38 billion valuation, and basically we are a data and AI platform. So what does that mean? We, at the most simplest, I'll make it very simple, we help businesses make predictions. Hospitals want to predict who's going to get sick before it happens. Bank wants to predict who's going to pay their bill on time. Clothing stores want to know how many shirts we're going to sell next month, right? We help businesses make predictions and get to AI. That's why Netflix can recommend what's the next best show you should watch, right? So anyways, predictive analytics, AI, data platform, that is what Databricks is all about. If you're into that stuff, if you're trying to get into that stuff, this would be a great company to try and get into, but I'll be honest with you, it's not that easy to get in. Anyways, that's Databricks. If you like that stuff, go check them out. All right, the number one company on the list, guys, the hottest company according to the Forbes Cloud 100 list of 2022 is Stripe. If you've never heard of Stripe, like what the heck is wrong with you? You've never paid for anything, apparently. Stripe is a company based out of, let's see, Ireland, Dublin. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. They have 8,000 employees, massive organization, $95 billion valuation. My God, think about that for a sec, guys. Almost $100 billion. That's crazy. And if you didn't know, they classify under the economic infrastructure space, but essentially what they do is they're a payment processor, right? They're a payment platform. So if you have a small business that's online or physically, you can have people pay you through Stripe. You can also dispute transactions. You can have, I don't know, traceability. You can have your, all your transactions there for financial auditing and tax purposes, all of that. So great solution for small and mid-sized businesses, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs. A lot of them use Stripe, and that's why Stripe is so popular. So I'm not surprised to see them as number one on this list. But what does this mean for you? It means that, again, if you're in the financial services space, if you like that space, you have interest in that space, you've been a bank teller for a while, maybe you've worked for another payment processor, maybe you worked for Visa, MasterCard, whatever, check out Stripe. Could be a great future company, and guess what? They're still not public. So when they go public, that one's gonna go crazy, you guys. $95 billion valuation, that's nuts. So anyways, that is Stripe. If you like that stuff, go check them out. So there you guys have it. Those were the top 10 companies on the Forbes Cloud 100 list as of 2022. A new list should be coming up in a few months because we are in July currently of 2023. So very much looking forward to see what the changes might be on that one. But either way, if you want, you can check out the whole list for yourself. Just Google Forbes Cloud 100 list and you'll find it in no time. And if you're trying to get into tech sales, this is a great list for you to bookmark and just check periodically to see when are these companies hiring, are they hiring, who are they hiring for, and is there a way that you can get in there? And I definitely know there's a way because I work at one of those companies and I was able to get in, so you can too. With that said though, hope you guys enjoyed this video and I gave you a nice rundown of some of the hottest places where you can work in tech right now. Hope you guys got some value from this one. If you haven't done so already, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, if you're not doing so, follow me on LinkedIn. I post a lot of good stuff there. And then last but not least, if you're trying to get into tech sales or you're already in sales and you just want to learn advanced selling, psychology, and communication tactics, sign up for our free weekly newsletter using the link below and you'll get free actionable advice sent to your inbox every Sunday. All right, guys, with that said, hope you have a great week and we'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy now.